early on you guys.
Oh, hi.
Hi. Got some gelato started. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Beyond the Walls with Beyonca Babcocks. Here live at the Single Carrot Theater. Tonight I'm sitting down for a one-on-one with the cast of Peter Pan, written by Joshua Conkle. This uniquely diverse cast is filled with not only members of the LGBT community, but veteran actors, and joining them are some newbies to the theater world. Good morning, cast.
Good morning.
How are you guys?
Great.
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. I want to take this time to let you guys introduce yourselves, your pronouns, and give us a little bit about the characters you're playing. Anyone can start.
I'm Leela. My pronouns are they, them. I'm playing Michael.
Awesome.
I'm Tina. I'm playing Wendy/Peter, and my pronouns are she, hers.
She, hers, Wendy, Tina.
Hi, I'm Mel. I'm they, them, and I'm playing an ensemble member, which means that I'm a star. Like literally a star, not like a metaphor.
Yes,
but also
star.
our star. Also, we're all stars. But also I'm playing Smee, and I'm playing Curly the Lost Boy.
Awesome. Quite a few characters there.
Yeah, well, as ensemble players, we play a lot of people.
Awesome.
Barry Singleton, he, him, and I'm a part of the ensemble. They're like 5 different characters.
5 different characters.
He's a mermaid.
He's a mermaid.
This is Darling.
Yeah, a lot of great characters.
Awesome.
What else? Take.
Okay, yeah, no, you gotta mention
And a
the cake.
star.
And the star.
Did we get him?
And a star.
You did fine, yeah.
What?
Okay.
Oh, and I'm the crocodile.
And the crocodile.
I'm forgetting you guys.
I'm really jealous. I was kind of like a
Great. So let's get into Peter Pan. The story of the little boy who would not grow up. Or is that? This story surrounds Peter and Wendy as they go through changes in life, not only growing up, but changes to who they are. I'll let the cast tell us a little bit about the story. Anyone?
Yeah, sure. So it kind of starts off in the kind of the typical way you would think of Peter Pan. You see Wendy and the Darlings in their home, but it's in Baltimore, which is really cool. The playwright said it's in Baltimore, but it's kind of not as traditional in the sense of like Wendy doesn't really always identify with the gender that they were assigned. So we see that a lot throughout the show when they meet Peter, and Peter feels very comfortable and is very much enjoys the idea of becoming a mother. And so you kind of follow their journey through Neverland with the rest of the Lost Boys, and Hook and Smee and all the traditional characters that you remember, but kind of watching this relationship between these two characters and like how gender kind of works in society and in Neverland and like in general. If anyone else wants to jump in, if I forgot anything.
Yeah, I feel like there's the addition of Never Everland as being this place where people can be whatever. They can find themselves. They can go to get away from the expectations that other people in the real world might have of them.
Great. Why is this story so important to society?
I think it provides an alternative, like in Neverland, there's a line that you can be whoever you want, and that doesn't mean that Everland is without flaws, but it's very much existing outside of society, so I think it allows for space for people to really explore who they are with limitations, like in the sense that you can't grow back, and like there are its own rules in Never Everland, so it's not quite a utopia, but it's definitely a different space that can bring out different parts of people, and I think it allows room for people to discover themselves in a way that they would have been confined to in the real world.
Awesome. So Tina earlier touched a bit about Peter and Wendy's kind of switching places, becoming who they were from who they are, or who they are from who they were. How does this relate to people growing up in the world today?
I guess if I were to relate to myself, I think that as we grow up, we get that opportunity to really become who I think we authentically feel we are. And I think when we're young, a lot of people make a lot of decisions for us. And as you get older, you kind of get that chance to make your own decisions. So I'd say it's really nice and refreshing to see that Peter and Wendy get that chance kind of at a younger age that I wish I could have had, and kind of had that sense of self so young. Yeah.
Sense of self so young, such an interesting point. Did anybody else want to take a shot at that question?
That was really nice, Gina. Yeah. I feel like it also expresses that anxiety that I think everybody feels a little bit of that growing up, but especially people who are queer in some way, if they're trans or non-binary or what have you, and they feel uncomfortable with the expectations people have for them as to who they're going to become. I think that's relatable to a lot of people, but especially to people who are growing up trans, who are thinking about, well, who do I want to be when I grow up, and who do I want to be right now?
Awesome.
And the fact that Never Everland doesn't really have time attached to it, like I think of like growing up is a very linear idea, but the fact that Never Everland has so much youth in it, I think like as queer and trans people, getting in touch with our younger selves can be really important, because that's often, I mean, at least personally, I feel like that's a self before I sort of took on the weight of society. So trying to like unlearn that and undo that, it doesn't necessarily feel like growing up to me. It's kind of like just growing or expanding or whatever it is. But I think Never Everland allows people that space to be youthful and kind of like get back to who they are, or at least that's how I feel. I don't know what other people's experiences are, but I think youthfulness is really important.
No, I love that. Getting back to who they are. I think as children, we're born without blinders on. So we get a chance to believe in things and see stuff. Whereas if we grow, people kind of put their influences on us and our opinions become scattered, and we begin to learn about hate and like and dislike. What do you as a cast, or just as an individual period in this world, hope that people take away from seeing the show?
I love reinterpretations of older works. I think it's really interesting to take a work that was made in a time that was a lot more restrictive than it is now, and to explore some of the older themes and maybe apply them to more topical issues. I don't know, I think this is a really interesting take on the original story. I think it's really nice to have such a diverse cast, and a cast that has a lot of opportunities for people to play any role in it.
I think that this is a very broad answer and not very specific, but I think I would love for people just to challenge the way that they think and challenge like the world that they see. Like if they have certain ideas or things that have been placed on them, just to challenge those things if they think that something isn't right or something doesn't feel good, is because I feel like this show challenges a lot of things and challenges like presents a lot of questions. And so I would hope that people leave with more questions and not even necessarily like answers.
Awesome. So we've just been joined by another cast member, and we're going to give him the chance to introduce himself, their pronouns, and the character that they play.
Hi, I'm Dominic, he, him, and I'm playing a lost boy. Oh shit. I'm a star, and a pirate.
Lost Boys and the mermaid. Awesome. Great. Has this story or scenes from this story affected any of you in your personal lives? Come on in.
I think the ways in which it's affected me is just being able to meet the cast. I feel like a lot of the themes, not that I haven't learned things, but it's kind of things that I've already been
into the story a bit. After Peter and Wendy have switched places, new Peter says in response to new Wendy wanting to have children, your body won't do that. How does that make you feel? Sorry.
It's very, very difficult for me to say that line every night. It feels very hurtful and limiting. So for me, it's very difficult to say it, let alone to hear it myself say it. Yeah, it has to make me feel like it's just very mean, violent. Just it brings up a lot of things that I thought about saying it. Yeah.
Anybody else want to take a chance?
I agree with Tina. I think commenting on people's bodies and what they can and can't do is extremely rude and violent. And just don't comment on people's bodies. Period. My general.
How do you think members of the trans community feel, having to hear that line daily in life? Your body won't do certain things.
It sucks.
It sucks. Would you like to join us? All right, and we're joined by another cast member. We're going to give them the chance to introduce themselves, their name.
Shit had it all, like 27 minutes. 703.
Their names, their pronouns, and the character that they play.
My name is Alex. My pronouns are she, her. I am a star, slightly, and Jane.
There you go. There's a line that says, "This is how it is, John. Wendy is over there." Sean responds and says, "You disgust me." Such a strong response, and one that echoes across life and in reality today. Anyone care to share their thoughts on that?
I guess back to me. Yeah, that's another very. There's so many things in this show that are so difficult to do and be in and see. And that what was cool was one of our castmates had said that someone had seen that scene in the show and kind of had related to that moment of new Peter telling their brother that this is how it was and the change was what it was and everyone kind of had to just move on with it, which I thought was really poignant. Like the idea that once you just have to make people understand that this is how it is and this is how you want to present yourself. So in that moment, it is always very difficult to do every day, but it feels very empowering to be able to stand up for myself and for people who are going through that and kind of say no more of you telling me how it is because I'm telling you what I want. So for me, it feels very empowering.
Absolutely. If you knew how strong and had faith in a mother's love, you would have nothing to fear. What does that mean?
Well, Tina says it.
I actually don't say it.
Oh, you don't
I don't say it.
New
New
Wendy
Wendy
says
says
it.
that.
Oh, New Wendy. Yeah.
Justin?
I research my own lines and everything that I say, I know why I say it. But I don't know why other people say stuff.
Peter trying to get him pissed off. Okay. There's a moment where a star goes, "I wish my mom would still speak to me." Thoughts that taunt many members of the LGBT community. Has those thoughts ever affected any of you? And what can you offer to the audience members watching on these thoughts?
I have a friend who I haven't talked to his mom in 20 years. He's almost 50. And, as a result of coming out. And I can imagine, how hard that would be and how brave, he had to be to not see your mom again, go back to your reading this one about a mother's love, losing that. It's just like, it's so hard. And to think, like, you could, your own mom could, disown you. It's a really tough, it's a tough reality.
Yeah.
Piggybacking off of that, I'm thankful and grateful that I've never had to choose between myself, like my sexuality or my gender or my identity or my health and safety and my family and feeling loved. That's not a way to live at all. So my heart goes out to anyone who feels a little disconnected from their loved ones because of who they are.
Fear not. It's not all dark and gloom, for there is light at the end of the tunnel. This particular light comes from one of the Lost Boys. If they want to switch, let them. Such simple words that bring forth new light, not only in Never Ever Land, but to people everywhere, longing to be accepted by family, friends, peers, and society. A moment of joy that we all hope for. Someone to stand up and say, let them be themselves. How does that feel? And what does it mean to you?
I guess just going back to the whole idea of a space or one we exist in to explore and be whoever we want and exist in this space of youthfulness where a lot of the weight of the world doesn't necessarily exist in the same way. So it allows for people to be more expansively themselves.
Anybody else want?
There's one thing I heard at the event that was it National Honor LGBT Elder Day, and it was a phrase that just I've been kind of like holding on to ever since. Someone had mentioned how great they felt to be able to walk in their own truth, and I don't really even remember why I'm saying it, but I felt that it was necessary here. It would be a beautiful thing to do. It's a beautiful thing for us to all be able to do.
Yeah, one thing I believe in, when you begin to walk in your own truth, the doors of life open up to you in ways that they weren't before. When did you know you were different? And
For me, I was 12.
That question that life seems to throw at us, somehow because we come out to the world, we're now different. How's that?
We're 20 minutes until pre-show call, and I need to make sure that at 7:30 you're actually ready to go.
All right, so we're going to wrap this up.
Hey, I can't wear my pants either. Like, they're just not super much.
When,
I don't know where they are.
it's weird. I always knew I was different. Like, it wasn't any kind of revelation. Like, oh my God, today I know. Like, I have always known from a little boy listening to other people's conversations and thinking to myself, I don't think like that. And most of everyone else around me seems too. Like, you keep trying to push. I was a cute kid, but you keep trying to make me have a girlfriend. Like, you keep, you need a little girlfriend. Oh, that's so cute together. Always putting me like with a little girlfriend. And in my head, I was like, I don't even know what a girlfriend is. Like, and I don't even know why I'm supposed to like you. Why? It's just that they're telling me that I'm supposed to like you. But along the way, inside, I knew inside, I do like you. I love the way girls look, act, and I love some girls have a different sensitivity than boys, and I love all of that. I just don't want to fuck them.
Yeah. Well, that part. Very nice. This is kind of a full circle moment. After having performed this show, I want you guys, anyone, to finish your statement. And the moment was... Now having been done shows, and the moment was...
That was deep.
The moment was deep. Yeah.
Does it have to really make sense?
No. And the moment was...
I didn't say I had an answer yet. I'm sorry.
Sure. You know what? I'll answer that one. And the moment was, I knew I was making a difference when an audience member saw me outside of the store and said, that scene where she said, "This is how it is, John," made me feel what my child felt when they came out to me. Seeing the intensity, that moment there made me realize how much of an impact that this show has had on society. Any final thoughts?
And the moment was.
The moment was. Oh.
I love this show, but it's kind of sad for me. My partner quit me during this show, so I'm single.
And the moment was. Well, I want to let the cast go ahead and get dressed and get prepared for tonight's performance.
Thank you.
But if you have not seen the show, catch it now. Tickets are available at singlecarrottheater.com. Remember to think happy thoughts. Now walk.